Golden Gate Bridge, California. When you think of San Francisco, one image instantly comes to mind: a bridge shrouded in mist, stretching gracefully across the Pacific waters. This is the Golden Gate Bridge, not just an engineering marvel, but a symbol of dreams, resilience, and American ingenuity. For nearly a century, it has captured the imagination of travelers, filmmakers, and dreamers from all over the world. Today, we'll dive deep into the incredible story of this iconic landmark, from its visionary beginnings and daring construction, to the cultural significance it holds today. The dream of a bridge. In the early 20th century, San Francisco was booming. But there was a problem: the city was isolated. To travel north, people had to board ferries across the treacherous Golden Gate Strait, a mile-wide opening where the Pacific Ocean meets San Francisco Bay. For decades, the idea of building a bridge here seemed impossible. Strong tides, deep waters, relentless fog, and powerful winds made engineers dismiss the idea. Newspapers called it a fantasy. But one man believed otherwise: engineer Joseph Strauss. In the 1920s, Strauss boldly declared that a bridge could be built across the strait. What followed was a battle of politics, finances, and engineering challenges that would test the limits of human ambition. Overcoming opposition. At first, the proposal faced resistance from many groups. The ferry companies feared losing business. The U.S. military argued that the bridge would block warships or become a target in battle. And bankers doubted that it could ever be paid for. But Strauss and his team rallied support. The Great Depression had left thousands of workers unemployed. A massive construction project could bring jobs, hope, and pride to San Francisco. By the early 1930s, bonds were approved, thanks largely to local citizens who risked their savings to finance the dream. The stage was set. Construction on the Golden Gate Bridge began in January 1933. The engineering marvel. From the start, the project pushed the boundaries of engineering. The Golden Gate Strait had fierce currents and depths of over 300 feet. To anchor the bridge towers, divers worked in freezing waters, setting foundations on the ocean floor. The towers themselves rose 746 feet high, taller than any structure west of New York at the time. To string the suspension cables, workers carried 36,000 miles of wire, enough to circle the Earth more than once. Safety was a major concern. Strauss demanded the use of safety nets under the bridge, saving the lives of at least 19 workers. They became known as the Halfway to Hell Club. Still, 11 men tragically lost their lives during construction, a number surprisingly low for such a dangerous project at time. In just over 4 years, the impossible became reality. On May 27, 1937, the Golden Gate Bridge officially opened to the public. The grand opening. The opening was nothing short of a celebration. For the first day, the bridge was reserved for pedestrians. Nearly 200,000 people walked across, some even dancing, roller skating, and riding unicycles. The very next day, vehicles rolled across for the first time. San Francisco had a new gateway, and the Golden Gate Bridge instantly became a symbol of progress and modernity. The iconic design. What makes the Golden Gate Bridge so striking isn't just its size, it's its beauty. Its international orange color was chosen not only for visibility in the fog but also for its elegance against the natural surroundings. Architect Irving Morrow added Art Deco elements, giving the bridge its sleek, timeless look. Whether bathed in sunlight or shrouded in mist, the Golden Gate Bridge feels alive, a fusion of steel and artistry. Cultural impact. Voiceover. Over the decades, the bridge has become far more than just a way to cross the bay. It has appeared in countless films, photographs, and artworks. From Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo to modern blockbusters, the Golden Gate is Hollywood's favorite backdrop. For locals, it represents home and pride. For travelers, it is often the first stop in San Francisco, a sight they dream of capturing in photos. But the bridge also holds a more somber legacy. Its sheer height and accessibility have made it one of the most infamous sites for suicides in the world. In response, officials have worked for years on suicide prevention efforts, including installing safety nets. The bridge today. Today, the Golden Gate Bridge carries over 112,000 vehicles daily. It is maintained by a dedicated district that ensures the steel is repainted and repaired constantly. Despite earthquakes, high winds, and the test of time, the bridge has stood strong for nearly 9 decades. Engineers continue to retrofit it for seismic safety, preparing it for the inevitable, big one, a major earthquake in California's future. Beyond transportation, the bridge remains a global icon, drawing more than 10 million tourists every year. Standing on its walkways, with the Pacific breeze in your face, is an experience unlike any other. Legacy of the Golden Gate. The Golden Gate Bridge is more than just steel and cables. It is a story of vision, courage, and human determination. Once thought impossible, it became reality, and in doing so, it inspired the world. From the workers who risked their lives, to the citizens who financed it during the Great Depression, to the millions who have marveled at it since, the Golden Gate Bridge belongs to all of us. As the sun sets behind its orange towers and the fog rolls in from the Pacific, the bridge reminds us of what humans can achieve when we dare to dream big. This is the Golden Gate Bridge, not just a landmark of California, but a timeless symbol of hope and resilience.